strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against a culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzin', what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot hair.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Yeah, it's been so boring. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Revenge of the Sis. It's Tuesday,
yeah.
And we're back. Oh, that's right. It threw me because of the whole 3-day weekend. We're here. It's been a 3-day weekend. Nothing really happened, but we're going to try to squeeze content out of this fucking drought that's been going on.
Let me do something right now.
Come on, Internet. Do something.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
Anything going on?
Yeah, well,
Well, hop.
we have Rex Jones will be on second hour, so stay tuned for that. And we will be, I promise you, we'll be covering the Owen Shroyer stuff. We'll be covering the Alex Jones stuff. And I guess we'll get some answers about what happened today directly from Mr. Rex Jones himself. Second hour. We've had him on before. It's been a while. So he's coming on. And by the way, I've already texted Owen. Owen can come on our show, obviously, whenever he wants. He's been on before. He rules. Harrison can come on whenever he wants. Alex is welcome to come on whenever he wants. Chase is welcome to come on whenever he wants. We don't fucking care. So, I mean, like I said, we were talking before the show. We think that we could heal. We think that we could heal Riff. I really believe that we can. I believe we have that power.
I want to make it very clear that I, for years, have respected and really considered everybody on all sides of this thing friends. They're all been very, very kind to us. However, the fact that they are all fighting is objectively hilarious.
It's funny.
And I have to.
It is funny.
Cover it. We have to cover it as internet idiot comedian guys.
And we will. Second hour will be 100% of the second hour will be dedicated to this. So don't you worry about it.
It's like when two of your friends are drunk and arguing with each other, but they're not getting too out of control. They're just saying stupid shit to each other, and you're like, yeah, let's just sit back and watch.
Look,
this.
I've seen
This is
some
funny.
of the stuff. I don't think any of the stuff is stuff that that can't be kind of walked back a little bit. But I also
just calling each other demon people. That's
well,
fine.
but that's so what. So what? Did fucking Alex Jones call Joe Rogan a demon and a snake? Remember that? And then he went on a show a couple days later. So I mean, you know, I don't know, man. It's bad, and I understand that part. But you know, this is let's talk about this first. I guess second hour Rex will be on, and you guys Can Sue Rumble Ranter Ko-Fi your questions over? We're not monetized on YouTube, so you can't do that.
Yeah, no, they don't. They're not fans.
They don't like us for some reason. I'm sure having Infowars people on is going to help us.
You know.
I think so. Donald J. Trump. It's very important that drug companies justify the success of their various COVID drugs. Many people think there are miracles that save millions of lives. Others,
many people think that, huh?
a lot of people. Oh yeah. With CDC being ripped apart over this question, I want the answer and I want it now. I have been shown.
You want it now? Mm-hmm. Now you're curious what the answer to this might be?
What year is it? I want answers and I want it now. I have been shown information from Pfizer and others that is extraordinary, but they never seem to show those results to the public. Why not? Oh, yeah!
Okay, man, look.
Come on, dude. We were saying this, dude.
You're the guy.
Let me keep reading. Let's read the whole thing. With CDC, I have now been shown information from Pfizer and others that is extraordinary, but they never seem to show the results to the public. Why not? They go off to the next hunt and let everyone rip themselves apart, including Bobby Kennedy Jr. and CDC, trying to figure out the success or failure of the drug companies' COVID work. They show me great numbers and results, but they don't seem to be showing them to many others. I want to show them now to the CDC and the public and clear this mess up one way or the other. I hope Operation Warp Speed was as brilliant, in quotes, as many say it was. You're the one that said it was brilliant.
You're the one.
You're the guy.
That's you.
That was you.
That's your word. That's right out of your Trump vocabulary.
Look, I hear what you guys have been saying about the Epstein files. I hear you loud and clear, and I just want to say you're right about COVID vaccines.
I mean, it's kind of progress in a way.
It's something.
We got what we wanted 5 years ago.
Brilliant, as many say it was. If not, we all want to know about it and why. Thank you for your attention in this very important matter.
So I like that he always finishes these tweets as if he's writing a letter to like his credit card company.
To quote Bruce Willis, "Welcome to the party, pal." We've been saying it for a while. Speaking of Bobby Kennedy.
To the turmoil rocking the CDC.
What's he taking from us now? What color is he taking from our foods today?
There's no colors.
This man wants to live in like the fucking Pleasantville, but with food.
Yeah.
See tonight sounding the alarm, blasting Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., accusing him of, quote, endangering every American's health. Here's ABC's Faith Abube.
Come on.
Abube.
Faith Abube. She better have
nice Abubes.
In an unprecedented rebuke tonight, 9 former directors of the Centers for Disease Control sounding the alarm, accusing the Health Secretary, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., of jeopardizing the health of millions of Americans.
The reason we put this out is that we have grave concerns that the Secretary of Health...
Robert Wood. Okay, I have a question of all these former CDC directors that released this. Hey, Virgie, can you ask Rock a question? Out of all the former CDC, because there was a bunch of former CDC directors that releases of Bobby Kennedy, can you tell me how many of those used to work for a pharmaceutical company?
Can I tell you without looking?
100% is my guess.
I'm going to go with 100%.
But just let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's asked because I want to make sure, sure my sources.
Okay, so I asked Rock, and it said, "Do you really want to know?"
Yes. tell Rock yes. Tell Rock I really want to know.
And then it said, "Ask Mersh."
It's 100%, guys, isn't it? 100%, right? It's gonna be 100%. It's gonna be 100%, right? Remember when those 50 former CIA directors or employees came out, intelligence officers that came out and says the Hunter Biden laptop's definitely Russian.
First of all, the Hunter Biden laptop is fake, and we absolutely have to go to war with Iran, and you gotta trust us.
So that's it. That's basically what was it. No.
Health is endangering the health of people across our nation.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Let's go a little further. Let's go. Can you tell me if Dr. Richard Besser has ever worked for a pharmaceutical company? I'm just curious if Dr.
Actually, can I rephrase your question? Mm-hmm. Hey, Virgie, can you look up and see how many pharmaceutical companies Dr. Richard Besser worked for?
It just said all of them.
Okay.
It just said.
Oh no! Even better. Sorry, Dr. Richard Besser. Let me tell you who he was.
Yeah, it was answering my last question still. That I was stalling for Grok because it has to search through all of the work history of these fucking people. And there's so much pharma shit.
He used to be the CDC director under Barack Obama in 2009.
Cool.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, he was also, and the Agency of Toxic Substances and Disease Registry from January to June. He's former chief and health medical editor. He works for ABC now.
Weird.
Yeah.
How that works.
Across our nation by not letting the agency do its job, not following the science.
The former CDC
Following the science doesn't work anymore. Your science is bullshit, okay?
directors who served Republican and Democratic administrations from Carter to Trump, writing in a New York Times op-ed.
Guys, you have to follow the science, even though, like, it was, like, we just like 5 years ago had a guy who fucking, remember the dude who submitted the science paper on fucking, like, dogs and, like, sexual advances in the park?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, that's why we have different fields of science.
Weekend programs designed to protect
Not
Americans
everybody can just focus on one thing, you know?
There's more than one thing.
Yeah, exactly. Cancer's not the only thing.
Driving hurts?
from cancer, heart attacks, strokes, lead poisoning, injury, violence, and more. Kennedy, a longtime vaccine skeptic, they argue, has focused on unproven.
By the way,
What if you're going to a job interview later, huh? And then I turn out to be the guy who's interviewing you, and I'm like, that guy yells.
Notice that they're no longer, because TAFE already got in trouble, are no longer calling him what they used to call him, a vaccine denier. Now they're calling him a vaccine skeptic.
It's getting
treatments while downplaying vaccines amid the biggest measles outbreak in a generation.
I think vaccines are gay, and the reason there's the biggest measles outbreaks in a generation is because a bunch of immigrants were flooding across the border who had old-timey diseases. Later on, we're going to get whooping cough because we're getting third worlders coming here with their fucking mud hut diseases.
Yeah.
So obviously, we're getting diseases that used to be dead.
Awesome.
That has nothing to do with vaccine, you fucking idiots. Get out of here with that shit.
Sorry, I had to look up the exact article because I couldn't remember what the fuck it was called.
Yeah.
This dude, Peter Boghazen, published a paper in 2018 titled Human Reactions to Rape Culture and Queer Performity in Urban Dog Parks in Portland, Oregon. And
it's important, Royce.
In the study.
It's important.
No. It was a fake paper. It was a fake paper that was a joke. And he fucking in the paper he wrote that dog parks are rape condoning spaces and that incidents of dogs humping each other could be interpreted as evidence of rape culture.
It is.
They are sexually aggressive animals.
They fucking published that. Yeah. Science means nothing.
Science makes no sense, dude.
And as COVID cases rise, the FDA has scaled back vaccine approval to only seniors and younger people with.
By the way, I want to point out, I just had COVID, and so did Marie. We both had COVID. I never even sneezed. So shut up, okay?
High-risk conditions. Some pharmacies are already limiting access to the
Grok is still trying to answer that pharmaceutical question, and it just gave me the pop-up, hey, do you want to enable Grok notifications? Because this is going to take a while.
That's pretty funny.
In at least 16 states.
Raise your right hand.
Last week, when the new CDC director, Susan Monarez, would not get on board with Kennedy's changes, he ousted her.
Bye!
Bye-bye.
Even after previously praising her
Oh,
expertise.
no, she had to go back to her job at Pfizer.
That sentence was ridiculous. Fucking when bitch wouldn't do her fucking job, she was fired. That's the fucking.
Yeah, that's actually what happened.
Raise your right hand.
Last week, when the new CDC director, Susan Monarez, would not get on board with Kennedy's changes, he ousted her, even after previously praising her expertise.
Susan is an expert in public health.
But lawyers for Monarez say she was fired after she refused to rubber stamp unscientific, reckless directives and fire dedicated health experts.
Oh, no! Well, you got to do your job, though, so sorry.
Somebody else will do it.
Yeah.
Top public health officials also resigning in protest.
This is purely politics and ideology by Secretary Kennedy. He brought in a director for the CDC who is a gifted scientist. As soon as she started to exert her...
She was super gifted. Let me tell you, her academic work focused on effective remedies for 2 diseases. One of them was toxoplasmosis. That's what you get when you fucking pull the tampon out too fast. And the next one, are you ready? I'm not fucking kidding you.
Pull the tampon out?
Yeah, you pull the tampon out too fast.
Toxoplasmosis?
You get toxoplasmosis.
No, Royce, hold on. I got to clear this up. Hold on.
Yeah, you pull it out too fast. You get toxoplasmosis.
I got to clear up. Toxic plasmosis is the one that people get from cats.
No. It's the one when you pull the tampon out too fast.
I'm
it's the
flabbergasted.
tampon thing.
Is that toxic shock?
Yeah. Listen, but wait for the second one. This is real. This is not a joke one. Are you ready?
Hold
on. Shut up. Her academic work focused on effective remedies for 2 diseases. The tampon one I mentioned. And African sleeping sickness. I am not fucking kidding you. Let me explain to you. African sleeping sickness is an insect-borne parasitic infection of humans and other animals. You know where it takes place normally? Africa. So thank you. This is the person that was in charge of our CDC.
I thought they were just lazy.
Well, those old cartoons from Warner Brothers would tell you that they were. They had a whole town named after them.
Authority as a
I have a
scientist.
joke that I can't say on YouTube right now. Fuck.
They get it. They know. If they know, they know.
Okay. It ends with it ends with Vil. Starts with N.
Oh.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. I think we got it.
That is unacceptable.
And Mary, we've asked the White
I got
House
you,
for...
Royce. Margaritaville.
This fucking Jasmine Crockett's like twin sister.
Bro, Jasmine Crockett's fat as fuck now. Have you seen her?
Yeah.
Bro, she's a Chunkosaurus Rex.
She's stress
Comment
eating.
on that.
Yeah.
Op-ed so far, no response, but Secretary Kennedy is expected to testify on Capitol Hill this week, where he'll likely face questions about his leadership and that shakeup here at the CDC.
Thanks, a booby.
I can't even see her a boobies. That's the worst part.
I know, too conservative.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, look, Merce, it's your old mayor.
Developing tonight, President Trump says he will award former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani with the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Damn.
The medal is the nation's highest civilian honor. The announcement comes days after Giuliani was injured in a high-speed car crash. His team says he stopped to help a woman.
They tried to take him out like Lady Di.
They did.
Help a woman.
No. They tried to take him out like his hair dye.
To help a woman claiming to be a domestic violence victim and was hit when he was leaving the scene. He remains in the hospital with broken bones. Trump called Giuliani a great American patriot, but critics say the move is controversial, pointing to Giuliani's disbarment and legal troubles tied to false election claims.
You do it. No. Fuck off. You do whatever he wants. Go fuck yourself. You know how many fucking medals Biden was putting on people who didn't even know who they were?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're literally fucking meaningless, dude. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, they mean nothing. All right, guys, make sure that your kids are safe, okay?
Take a look at your screen. Content partners in that area say North Carolina County Elections Chair is accused of putting cocaine and MDMA in his granddaughter's ice cream.
What?
Now,
I mean, look,
what would be the reason to do that?
I like to party, but
think about, but really think this through why you would do that.
I don't want to think about it, Royce. I really don't want to think about it.
I don't know. I haven't seen the video, but I'm just saying that's my guess. There's no other reason. I'm sorry. Oh, was he having a baby rave? Like, what would be the other reason?
I mean, really, it's not like you would give a kid Molly because they're not chipper enough.
Need a party.
A lot to discuss and a very odd story we are heading to. Viewer discretion is advised. I do want to share the very latest from law enforcement.
I have first off, that's disgusting. Second, is there an adult version of that ice cream?
Yeah, I want Molly ice cream.
Is there?
Especially if it doesn't taste like Molly.
No, it tastes like ice cream.
Yeah, that would be dope.
It tastes like your gums are numb because there's coke in it too.
Nice.
Imagine taking a bite of ice cream and your fucking gums just go numb immediately.
Bro, that's wild. Oh, that's wild brain freeze too.
Correct date is
calling your dealer. Hey, you got any more ice cream? Do you have more rum raisin? Do you have more rum raisin? Do you have more?
Sometimes your Molly's cut with heroin. We call that good Molly.
Change anything with the case. In the initial release, I put out.
Well,
August
it's certainly
8th.
better than Molly cut with meth. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
An officer was flagged down at the Sheets at the corner of Shipyard Boulevard and Independence. It was actually
I wonder if Shipyard Boulevard's a nice neighborhood.
3rd, so that's my mistake. But on August 3rd, a patrol officer was flagged down at the Sheets gas station at the corner of Shipyard Boulevard and Independence.
Do you get your Molly ice cream from the Dairy Queen at the Baskin Ravens?
Hold on, let me see if I can find something that's like a 500-minute
an ice cream shop that's just like bumping at like 3 in the morning.
Is there like a
No, you can't have any free samples, you piece of shit.
The ice cream keeps melting because it's so loud and hot, like a rave. It's hot in there.
It's just a bunch of sticky drug addicts.
On August 3rd, a patrol officer was flagged down at the Sheets gas station at the corner of Shipyard Boulevard and Independence, and was advised that 2 teenage girls had located some pills in their blizzards.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
No. They probably made a mistake because I have tried before. When I go to the Dairy Queen, like I've ordered a chocolate with Percocets in it. You can get that if you gotta know a guy.
Sorry, I just pictured Mersh at a Cold Stone sliding an extra 20 to the guy beating cake into his ice cream and then just handing him a handful of Adderall.
He's just smashing it and singing. He's smashing it in and singing.
You know what? I'm gonna do that next time I go to fucking Dairy Queen and get a Blizzard. I'm gonna bring my own pills and be like, "Can you just get me? Listen, I want like a Butterfinger with chocolate ice cream.
Yeah,
but just throw that in there too. Just mix it all together.
God.
Thank you."
Oh my God! I know they have to exist. Does somebody make Xanny bar sprinkles? Oh my God! They have to exist.
So I knew immediately that you weren't going to say something that was honest, Mersh. You were being another jokester. Now, what I'm saying about this guy is this guy's such a fucking idiot. Like, he was trying to drug them, and I thought what he was doing. My thing is like you grind the pills and you mix it in. That way they don't notice it. But he was just putting whole pills and think they were going to notice in their fucking Blizzard.
A giant school bus, like a big fucking Xanny bar, a full bar.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah, it was mint chocolate Mitsubishis.
2 teenage girls had located some pills in their blizzards.
And they complained?
Yeah, what's the fuck? Do you know how expensive pills are?
Probably know, as an ice cream product you can get.
So
from
they're
Dairy
teenage girls? Yeah, so this grandpa was trying to...
Yep.
Queen.
That's fucking sick.
There were paramedics that were
If this had
already
happened to me, the cops would be doing a press conference and going, so this gentleman was eating a Dairy Queen Blizzard and he found pills inside of it, at which point he proceeded home and left a 5-star review for that Dairy Queen. That's all I did.
At the Sheets that weren't specifically called for this incident.
This Dairy Queen is lit.
That's actually why we believe that they
He
stopped
referred
there.
to the pills in his review as a welcome crunch.
Yes.
The paramedics checked them out. It did not appear that the juveniles had ingested any of the foreign substances that were located in their ice creams.
You could have ate a little bit of the pills.
Yeah, you've been fine.
Confiscated the pills. A presumptive field test was conducted on those pills. During that investigation, surveillance video was discovered and handed over to the Wilmington Police Department that clearly shows.
Wilmington, North Carolina, or Delaware?
North Carolina.
I still live near there.
Based on that, other things discovered in the investigation, that detective pursued.
Man, now I really want to buy a pill press so I can make my own Xanax-shaped sprinkles.
That would be funny.
Mr. Oakley. It was on the 26th that he came to the police station and was taken into custody. and those warrants that have been taken out and were served. And then he was transported to the jail, the New Hanover County Detention Center. He was given a $100,000 secured bond by the magistrate and was able to post bond and is currently out on bail right now.
Elaborate on how he concealed that?
No.
I don't know how.
Oh, you real lucky you out on bond, because fucking them black guys would have read your papers and they would have known what the fuck is up. They're not stupid like these whites. They would have beat the bricks off Grandpa's ass, dog.
Blank 1000 says, "Love you guys." Tom Rose Mercedes, the boys. Have you ever seen a lefty channel called Hawk? Guy's got a mullet. Just wondering. That could be 1 billion people, dude.
Yeah, I don't. Never heard of him.
B Soul just says, "Alex greater than Infowars greater than Owen equals facts." Is funny because the slop.
They're fat.
Yeah.
Nice.
They are fat.
They are fucking super
They are
fat.
fat.
Dude.
Hey,
fucking fat fucks.
I got a new one for you, Mersh. I got a new one for you.
Say that this was not the most comfortable roller coaster seat that I've ever sat in. You can tell this by looking at Katie's face. He's pretty comfortable because the seat is pretty.
I love the bad edits are my favorite though. I love that they just cut her out.
That was me. I edited this one. This one's like when I did.
This one was Royce.
Yeah, I actually did it. I figured it
But
out.
I love it. Seems pretty good to me.
I know, right? Dude, honestly, Mersh, the way we're going,
yeah,
it's gonna end up where it's just gonna be her going.
That's yeah. Seriously,
I'm thinking the next one's gonna be. Are you gonna cut me out?
They're slowly pushing her out.
Face.
This is so funny though because look at the contrast.
Because the seat is pretty narrow.
No, you know what the line is, Bappa? Why am I even filming this? You're just gonna cut me out.
Mungus.
All right, you know what you really need to do?
What's that?
Is you need to edit something where next time Stephanie's in a video and she's like the center of the tension in the foreground, you guys need to edit Marie in the background as if Stephanie's trying to overshadow her in a video.
Okay, I would need Pessy. I would definitely need your help.
You
on
know
that
what I'm
one.
saying,
I couldn't
right,
do that
Pessy?
one.
Forget
No, I was
it.
saying, yeah.
You said, I thought he was going, huh? I was like, all right, you know what? I don't know.
Okay, your Canadian ways came out and it confused us Americans.
Yeah,
We were
that's
very confused.
Merch, bud. That's fucking great, bud.
I thought I literally thought he went, huh? And I was like, all right, I don't care anymore.
Tom Rose says,
I give up.
Tom Rose Mercedes says, "Boys, it's local summer at the Jersey Shore. Bye, New Yorkers. Try not to get any fire crashes on the way home."
Who the fuck, really? New Yorkers go to the Jersey Shore for summer? Like, that seems ridiculous. Like, it seems ridiculous to drive 2 hours out of New York and then go, yeah, this is fine. Jersey's fine.
Okay, so there's this. Our boy Alex.
By the way, just from the freeze frame, seems totally
He's great.
calm.
He's great. So let's check out what's going on with Alex.
Joe Blow!
Take it down!
No, I just get so mad because you guys are just so, it's just so thick. It's like
Just because we don't agree with you, chill out!
Hell yeah, he's yelling at that fucking loser.
Let's go!
Epstein.
Well, I think
Really?
she might. Hold
Really,
on.
Tim?
I think she might be biased.
Hey, did this chick, like, just roll out of bed?
Epstein didn't work for Mossad.
Oh, come on.
You think anybody who works for Mossad is going to
Ghislaine
wear a
Maxwell,
shirt
do you
that
know who
says I
Ghislaine-
work for Mossad?
I mean, she didn't really roll out of bed so much as rolled to the floor.
Who Ghislaine
You really
Maxwell
think
is?
the
Okay. So this part's good because I know why Alex got mad here.
Jeffrey Epstein didn't work for Mossad?
Oh, come on.
You think anybody who works for Mossad is going to
Ghislaine
wear a
Maxwell,
shirt
do you
that
know who
says I
Ghislaine-
work for Mossad?
Do you know who Ghislaine
You really
Maxwell
think the
is?
Mossad
no,
is that thick?
because you're so smart. Do you know who Ghislaine Maxwell is? Do you know who Ghislaine Maxwell's father is?
What?
Robert
Yeah.
Maxwell. You know when Robert Maxwell died, you know what kind of funeral they gave him? They gave him the
Tell me
same
more
sort
from the
of funeral
Groypers. Tell
that
me
you
more
would
from
give it-
Candace Owens, please.
It doesn't matter if you like the Groypers or Candace Owens. That's just a fact. Like I don't even forget the Groypers and Candace Owens. I don't give a fuck about them. That's true though.
Please.
It's not
Tell
from
me more.
Candace
Tell
Owens.
me more. Tell me more.
This is why this abroad is so stupid because this is just open. This is just
I like the
open
word broad.
information. No, it's not. It's not from Candace. No, it's not from Candace because when Robert Maxwell died, he was never in the Israeli military. But when he got
go
the
back
same-
to when you were talking about the
shut
map,
up.
'cause
Shut
that
up.
was
Let me
really
finish
funny.
talking. Of course.
Look at this. Look at this.
Of course, she's going to use
Yeah,
her
they're
Jewish
just
magic to try to cancel me.
filibustering him.
Her Jewish magic. Hold on.
Israeli military, but he got
go
the
back
same-
to when
let
you
me-
were
let me-
talking about the
shut
map,
up.
'cause
Shut
that
up.
was
Let me
really
finish
funny.
talking. Of course, she's going to use her Jewish magic to try to cancel me. Listen,
Her Jewish magic.
Alex, I don't think it's Jewish magic because Mersh isn't seduced.
No.
No. Let me finish what I'm saying. Ghislaine
Well, she's ugly.
No, but she's got like some kind of weird. Yeah, I don't think is she Jewish?
I think it's called Tay-Sachs.
She's Sephardic, probably.
Maxwell's dad, Robert Maxwell, when he died and he fell off a boat in a very weird way. So,
I love that description.
Also true.
He fell off a boat in a very weird way.
when he died, he got an official Israeli IDF hero's funeral. The funeral that only a certain person that even lost their life in the line of battle.
What does that have to do with the fact that I just said Candace Owens and Groyper's though?
Esmeralda Farmer Galbraith, was she involved?
Oh, another one. Bro, Alex, what the fuck? Okay.
It's not Alex's fault. They're hanging around Tim Pool. So these are all
At
all
all
the
with
hot
the
chicks
government?
that hang out with Tim Pool.
Boy, there's a lot of certified baddies that go on Pool, dude.
It's like Tim Pool's show is turned, like his entire set is turned into Jewish yentas and magic cards.
Remember
It's
when?
like, what the fuck
Remember when
happened?
Alex was trying to convince you, Mersh, to be like friends with Tim Pool? That was one of the funniest things. You're like,
And
oh, he's
I
cool.
was way too drunk for that shit.
And I remember that was a funny. Mersh's like, nope.
we were both way too drunk to be
That
having
was
that
fun.
conversation.
That was one of the funniest conversations I've ever seen.
Tell me from this. I'm trying to talk about serious stuff.
Because nobody
You say no because I have idiots like you that say, "Oh, there's no connection to Jeffrey Epstein and Mossad."
Look at how emotional.
Oh, now we're doing the look at how emotional you're gonna.
Shut your mouth for 2 seconds. You just
Alex
shut up.
is exactly. This is Alex's zero. He is very calm right now, ma'am.
He looks like someone that's not going to be resigning with the Blaze. Is what he looks like.
Yeah, seriously, the way he's been talking.
This is the thing.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Because I get mad because she's lying. Let me tell you something. Jeffrey
Yeah, but you
Epstein.
lie all the time, and I don't get
Ghislaine
mad.
Maxwell, listen, Jeff. This is not a
Okay,
lie.
so
Jeffrey
you didn't
Epstein-
even say that you're not lying. You didn't even say that you're not lying.
Because she's lying.
Yeah.
Virgie, why are you screaming? She's lying. Hey, Virgie, you're getting kind of emotional.
Over time, I grew to hate them.
Virgie's just looking out the window with his hands behind his back, just quietly looking out the window.
I'm currently painting a German Shepherd, sir.
That's good. Fair enough.
And you know what the best part is? I don't even have to be good at it.
Sit, Jubu, sit.
I can be calm.
Ghislaine Maxwell, her father worked for Israel. She is now currently in prison for sex trafficking children. Her connection to her father is directly connected to Mossad. Now, people like you are
Good job looking into the camera, by the way. Pretty smart, Alex. Alex has to go good with that when he's on a show. Some other people don't.
We're going to lie and say that there's
Yeah,
no
like
know what
connection.
that means?
But when you look at Jeffrey Epstein, and you can look this up, when they did a search of his house, they found that he didn't just have an American passport, he also had an Israeli passport. So if you really do not think that
you're getting really emotional.
He was not connected with our intelligence agencies and the intelligence agencies of the woman that he was working with to sexually traffic kids whose father has so much evidence that he was part of Israelis Mossad agency. You're the liar. You're the one that's not connecting the dots when it's so obvious.
I think he made his point. Now she's going to call him ugly, crazy. She's going to do some typical girl thing. It's going to be some typical girl deflection thing.
So I get frustrated when you just sit there and lie and say there's no connection to Mossad.
Sure. I said he didn't work for Mossad.
You don't know that. You have no idea.
You don't know that he does.
Well, there's a lot of
But you're the one that said he doesn't.
dots that are connected, and I know that there's classified levels of information.
Yes, but
that
there's
we're not
also
getting.
but he's also been connected to other
Bitch,
intelligence.
you have an Israeli flag on your fucking. You don't get to have this conversation.
Wow, Mersh. Virgie's being kind of emotional.
It's a
right
lot
now.
bigger than the USA sticker.
Wow, Virgie, calm down, bro.
Yeah, seriously, you sound like crazy.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
Okay, Candace Owens believer.
I try so hard.
Listen, you know, it's weird.
hard
Isn't
for
it weird?
Israel.
Isn't it weird
Wow,
having
suck Nick Fuentes' dick some more, weirdo.
Yeah, seriously. Isn't it weird having a Groyper as a producer?
I
was talking about Pessy.
Agencies.
Yeah.
And also, he was an incredibly.
Hey, call me gay all you want, don't you?
Don't call me a Groyper.
No.
I mean, like, what's the difference?
One's happier.
Much happier.
Part of the political class. He was the.
Okay, guys, come on. This is serious stuff.
Elites, and there's a whole political class in Israel, just like a deep state, just like
all of Israel's a deep state.
Like in America,
His
and those
right-hand
people were
woman's
all
father
hobnobbing around, and
was a very powerful Mossad agent.
person.
Can I point something out? This has nothing to do with what they're talking about. But how shitty does that Rumble dildo look?
Not great.
Like in the back, like I don't know, YouTube's fucking evil corporation, or whatever. But at least they put time in their plaques to make them like stand out and look kind of nice.
Kind of nice, yeah.
This is just a fucking wooden dildo.
Person that he had a connection to in Israel was Ehud Barak.
Bless you.
Yeah, sorry. Are you okay?
You have COVID.
Yeah, she must have COVID.
Ew, she did the thing Latinos do when they speak perfect English but say a Spanish word with the accent. She's like, that's what we're saying about Ehud Barak.
And you're like, you just spit on me.
Ew.
That's his only connection? Ghislaine Maxwell's dad is Robert Maxwell. How stupid are you?
Jeez. Alex has been in fucking rare form lately, huh?
Do you not realize who Robert Maxwell is?
Epstein.
And do you not know Jeffrey Epstein's connected to Ghislaine Maxwell? Are you too stupid to put that together?
Bro, he is coming in hot.
Look at his face. Look at his face. He's so he plays a character and shit. He's actually mad at this bitch right now.
Also, Alex, when did you fucking smash your pinky, bro?
Oof.
Dude, he must have smashed it in a door or something. That's bad.
Okay.
No, I just don't know how stupid you are because you
think you had a Jimmy Fallon moment? No.
You don't think that Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein
This is
work
what I
together?
think. This is
what I think. I think you're emotional, and I think...
Yeah, here's what I think. I think you're a woman and you're Jewish.
Don't you
So how
guys
about you
want to
pipe
go
down?
on Tim Pool? No.
Nope.
No. No.
what I think. I think you should.
Oh.
I swear this was
Time magazine to realize that Ghislaine
clipped it as is.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey Epstein work together. You don't want to admit that because it connects all the dots, and it makes Israel look bad. And then you look at people like Tom Alexandrovich, a pedophile. No.
How do you become a... Oh, shut up. Oh, I have an idea. Lose weight. You're fat. How's that sound?
What is
Fat
up
bitch?
with all these ugly
Nothing,
bitches?
bro.
Again, it's Tim Pool. Yeah, like what do you? It's not a lot of sex appeal in that house.
Mm-hmm.
I help.
No, you can't media because I'm sick of liars.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't get turned on by grip tape on everything?
I'm just sick of liars. Like
you don't like guitars on all the walls?
Listen, if you become as rich as Tim Pool does, right? And you live in a big house and you don't really have like kids or anything like that, right? What do you do? Like, you're going to be surrounded by a harem of women who are a physical representation of whatever you are on the inside. These women perfectly represent the harem that surrounds Tim Pool. I'm sure you can imagine the kind of hoes that would be hanging around my fucking around my orbit if I had Tim Pool money.
Oh, I would definitely know the exact kind of hose.
Bitches walking around in bikinis, rolling blunts and shit. You're like, this is lit.
Yeah.
It would be like three really hot hood ass like white hood ass black girls, and then one Jewish chick who's handling all their payday loans.
Yo.
You're the type of person with
and then every time you would try to rope them into a debate like this, they'd be like, shit, I don't know.
Sitting on Mercer's lap, being like, baby, I need to look what my hair did.
What do you think about Israel? Fuck, I know about Israel.
Oh. That's right.
No, real quick, Jamie.
Has Tim Pool ever tried get a grip tape?
No.
Hey, guys, let's...
Shut up.
Shut up, Bill.
Yeah, shut up.
Fucking
He's
loser.
5'8". Fucking idiot. Fucking nerds.
You fucking loser. Your fucking record company had to fucking hire fucking Jason Richardson to write your fucking album for you because nobody would fucking work with you because it's embarrassing. You fucking 47-year-old emo lyric writing fucking teenage girl.
Hey. He also shaves his arms.
I just get pissed.
Just bring it down. Just bring it down.
Don't tell me to bring it down. You bring it
Tell
down.
me what to do at all.
Bring it down.
That Jeffrey Epstein didn't work for Mossad. I'm lying.
Yeah, because you're not connecting the dots. You're trying to. It's like Tom Alexandrovich.
Alex,
why did Benjamin Netanyahu lie? Tom
Alex, the fact that you're so sure about this and it makes you so angry.
Yeah, because I don't want powerful
so much
people
more
molesting
about
kids on
your
airplanes.
character.
I don't want powerful people molesting kids on airplanes. It's fair.
I think that's
so much
Alex,
more about your character than anything related.
I'm not a shield.
Hey, come on.
A knob dog in the chat goes, Phil rides Razor scooters with a helmet on.
God. Oh God, that's so bad. That's the meanest thing you can say to a guy, I think.
Balls and strikes.
Bring the temperature down here a little bit.
No, I want to raise the temperature up because we're not pussies.
No!
Okay,
No, because it's 9:30.
You know what? Just drop an N-bomb and just fuck up his entire channel.
And you'll all feel so much better.
It's a Friday, man. I do give a damn.
About what, dude? You have an acoustic gig at the local bar? Shut the fuck up, Phil. Shut the fuck up.
About this, and I don't want these people out here.
All of these people think they're who the fuck. It's so weird, man.
Protecting Jeffrey Epstein. I think it's a big deal.
She's
that
not protecting Jeffrey Epstein.
Kind of.
Have any connection with Mossad? If he didn't have a connection with
he
intelligence
work for Mossad.
Obviously, okay. Do you think Phil?
I think he probably had a lot of connections.
That voice is just intolerable.
Okay, let me explain something to you with Jeffrey Epstein. If he walks like your shirt and he quacks like your shirt, he's probably your shirt.
But in terms of who he was close to, the only person...
See, because there's ducks on her shirt.
Person he was close to was
or the CIA.
If I understand correctly, he did not have a connection to Mossad or CIA. He had connection to power.
Bro, if he shaves, this guy has a weak chin, right? Like this guy's a weak
Oh
chin,
yeah,
man.
well, yeah, he's got a weak chin with a beard. So
powerful, like wealthy people. Now, whether or not that was
it's like Matt Walsh. Have you seen Matt Walsh without a beard? Oof.
Oh, did he shave? Or
No. But have you seen?
Oh no.
Minister of Israel. Don't we have super chats? Including the former...
Don't we have super chats?
Yeah, that's just a...
Prime Minister
His best friend was at his house all the time!
Also true.
I swear
who's hanging out with the Prime Minister? Who's hanging out with the Prime Minister of the country? So you're not just Joe Blow!
Take it down!
No!
By the way, Alex is like 3 feet taller than you, dude. So calm down.
I just get so mad because you guys are just so thick. It's like
just because we don't agree with
you, just because we don't agree with you, and we want to play ball with everyone. That way we don't. Shut up! It's because you guys are fucking liars. And you know what? Everyone's fucking catching on to your bullshit. Even people that used to fucking play the game are done with this shit, dude. You're all fucking phonies, and all you can have phonies. All you fucking are fighting each other now.
Well, but then I mean, Alex is there too, though.
I recognize that, but that's my point. They're mad at Alex because
they're not mad. They're all. This is all fucking kayfabed.
It's not that you don't have to agree with me. It's that she's saying that he's hanging out with the Prime Minister, and you're looking at me like I'm crazy because I think that he might work for the government if he's hanging out with the Prime Minister. You're the one gaslighting me. I'm not the crazy.
I'm not gaslighting anyone.
I'm not even talking here, okay? Tim Pool had a skate thing he was going to, and I had the guest host.
That's
all right. Listen, man, I am literally and figuratively way over my head here. So, honestly, I don't handle confrontation well. I block anybody on Twitter who slightly makes fun of me.
He will also block you if you ask him, what is your favorite Tim Pool song? Doesn't like that.
Why? He should have one.
I know.
I feel like you should have one, you know?
He'll also block you if you ask him what the sales for the tab books of his fucking albums were prior to Jason Richardson.
He doesn't like. He doesn't like that either.
Crosswalks in the crosshairs. This week, several South Florida cities face deadlines to remove the rainbow crosswalks to comply with new state directives.
Sorry.
Those new directives billed as improving traffic safety and uniformity.
You know, it's so funny because in most of the state, we don't even have these. It's only in a few places, and even in the cities and stuff, a lot of cities aren't really going to give a fuck. But like these places, like Miami Beach, there's going to be these little niche areas that they're going to really care about this.
But also in eliminating politics and what the governor calls ideology.
That's the Key West one.
2 cities are scheduled for hearings this week.
That Key West bar area is so fucking gay that if you walk, like when you walk in front of it, there's been so many drag queens that go in and out of there. There's glitter embedded into the fucking sidewalk.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it literally looks like the streets are paved with gold. It's just glitter.
Keep the crosswalks. In another, Miami Beach, protests were going on right now all over that, and Walter Murphy is there this morning with it all.
I know why you guys sent me out here. Don't think I don't know, okay? I know why I'm doing this story. How come you send the black guy to the inner city one? I know what you guys are doing.
Morning, Walter.
Hey, Glenna, yes.
Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Let's go.
Those protests just wrapped up about 15 minutes.
Oh, this guy's like HBO gay.
What's up with this Irish name for such a gay Cuban?
Walter Murphy?
Minutes ago, but hundreds of
Maybe he took his husband's name, Mersh. Think about that.
Still Walter?
did come to Miami.
I mean, Walter Mercado.
Yeah.
Miami Beach to have their voices heard, and as they marched from the LGBT visitor center all the way to those crosswalks, the entire time they were chanting that they will not be silenced.
We know, man. I've been around gay
Trust
people.
me, yeah. You can't even be, you won't even be kind of quiet.
I swear to God, dude, a Sunday brunch in a part there's a bunch of in a town that has a bunch of gay people is louder than a Medea movie with a bunch of black people. And the difference is, at least in there, you expect it, but you're like have a hangover trying to drink a mimosa in the morning. It's like, oh my God, did you see my? Shut up.
Is their state, and they will make their voices heard. But it was about more than just those rainbow crosswalks. It was about other crosswalks for other marginalized communities.
I'm sorry, what other marginalized crosswalks do I got? I need to know.
We need crosswalks for crippled people.
Okay.
We need crosswalks for motherfuckers with little dicks.
How about retarded people?
Retarded people?
Retarded to crosswalks. We need some of those, you know?
And the voices
Make the crosswalk all fucked up. Like you make it like all wobbly and shit. It's hard to follow.
It's a circle. It goes like this. It goes back.
Today, we're just saying that they feel like those voices are under attack, those marginalized communities.
Because of a crosswalk. And by the way, I told you Dragon Ball was gay. No one listens to me.
They feel like their rights have been threatened lately, and these cross.
What rights don't you have?
The right to paint crosswalks the way we like.
That than the actual crosswalks.
Why don't you just paint your boyfriend's ass and you fucking leave the crosswalks alone?
Themselves, and they also say that even if the state is successful in actually removing the crosswalks, they will not stop fighting. And they say that they take 3 steps back, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, but they're going to keep moving.
What do you need? You had everything. You have everything in the world. What did you need? All you needed to do was just shut up. And you can't shut up.
They want the crosswalks back.
Fucking victims.
Forward. And now, again, back
They
here on
don't even
Miami.
get it that, like, all of Florida was okay with this one crosswalk being fucking rainbow because of Pulse nightclub shit. Nobody cared until they wouldn't shut the fuck up and stop bothering people.
But that's the problem. It's never enough. It's never enough. It's never enough. And then eventually, it's enough.
No,
then you're like, all right, that's enough.
And then we've had enough.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Beach, the crosswalks deadline, the deadline for the city to paint over them is actually September 4th. So we will stay on top of this story and bring you updates on what happens in this continuing.
Oh, I'll tell you what's going to happen. The city's going to paint over them.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and help you out. Because, see, this is Miami Beach. Miami Beach already got its own fucking problems, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, they're trying to keep black people out without being accused of being racist because they're making all the liberal Jewish people mad. So they don't
They're
have...
trying to keep black people out without saying they're keeping black people out. They got a lot of problems.
So you know what they're gonna do? You know who else those old Jewish residents don't want there? They're kind of sick of the gays too. So they're gonna easily pen over that crosswalk. Watch. Fucking watch.
And you better be real careful because if you keep letting Republican Cubans take over Miami, eventually they will just outright go, okay, so we took a vote and no blacks.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
We're just going to have no blacks.
By the way, you're going to see a Cuban guy who's definitely dressing like a gay guy, completely white, painting over pride murals. That's what usually happens.
Fight over crosswalks when we get it.
Do you want to start a war with a bunch of Republican Cubans that don't wear fucking socks? I don't think so, dude. You know, we're just walking around in Miami in raw dog and loafers. Nothing's going to hurt those guys. Nothing hurts them. They give no fucks. They don't care.
Live in Miami Beach, Walter Murphy.
Oh, man, I went back. Jesus, this lady is rough. Not like that cute gay guy.
Come on, she's a handsome woman.
She's something. All right. Are
you worried?
I am, Stossel. Please help me out. By the way, our clip of him talking about his porn addiction did very well.
Are you worried about what these are doing to your kids?
I'll tell you what they're doing to me. Double dong porn. Hi, this is my 2-part story on my porn addiction.
I am.
I'm John Stossel. This is gooning and how it affects you.
John Stossel doing a gooning story.
Some people say cell phones are killing our kids, robbing them of their childhood.
I think more like the government did that because of COVID.
Mental health is declining. Attention spans are declining.
Jonathan Haidt.
Have you tried pumping kids filled with SSRIs?
You should do, bro. That's a sick idea.
Right. Because you don't want to take care of your kids. You want to throw an iPad at them and then give them SSRIs.
It's book about how.
I mean, granted, we don't really know the long-term side effects, but if anything happens, remember, we can always make new SSRIs.
Yeah, it's fine. There'll be better ones.
Phones harm kids. It's been a bestseller for more than a year. People like Michelle Obama call it.
Look like a guy. Hey, Virgil, can you tell me how many of the percentage of the last school shooters were on SSRIs?
I'm an expert.
All of them.
Thank you.
An expert that actually knows something.
But wait, we adults always worry about new things. When I was a kid,
They were worried about segregating drinking fountains.
cops raided pinball arcades, saying these cause delinquency.
Bro, these pinball machines are so gay. Really? They were worried about pinball out of everything.
Yeah, no, they used to smash pinball machines in the fucking the 40s and shit. Dude.
Have you ever seen somebody playing pinball that wasn't a fucking nerd?
No, well, yeah, what do you mean?
They also attacked
comic books, the monumental problem confronting your
Literally
children.
everything that children have ever liked, fucking people have used to shit on.
They responsible for.
Your children are reading communist propaganda about a man who pretends to be a bat.
Oh, God.
Substantial amount of juvenile delinquency and child crime.
I think there ought to be a law against them.
Is there
against comic books? No. Just Eric July's.
current worry about smartphones just another overblown panic? Before Haidt published
Maybe vetoes. I haven't read it yet.
Not going to.
book, he invited other researchers to review it.
I actually was.
Royce, how else am I going to make fun of it if I don't read it?
Want to see me make fun of me anyway?
At his request, a reviewer for his book.
Bro, a black libertarian wrote it. I don't need to read it to know it's bad.
Oh, no, Vito's comic book.
Oh, sorry. A fat bisexual idiot wrote it. I don't need to fucking read it to know it's bad. Got any other ones you want me to review?
Psychologist Chris Ferguson.
My advice to him was to not publish it, essentially, because it was full of errors and problems.
What kind of
cool panda tie?
Problems?
If you look at
Said
kids
nobody
today,
ever.
Hey, they're less violent. They smoke less. They use drugs less.
What is
All
that?
that
What
happened
does
during the
smoking have to
social
do with
media
it?
smartphone age.
So why the worry about smartphones?
We're probably in the midst of
Now do
another
suicide rates.
moral panic.
Why do you call it a moral panic?
They're the evil social media companies. They're the bad guys. I'm a good parent because I'm not letting my kid have a smartphone until they're 37.
So wait, is this guy advocating for smartphones are good?
You should have
No,
have your kids like as soon as they're born.
I don't think he's saying they're good. I think he's just saying that they're not as bad as people are.
Jonathan
fucking
Haidt
crying
does
out.
say governments should prohibit kids from using social media, not until they're 37, but until they're 16.
This is the one area where we need actually legislative help.
No, we don't need the government involved. Sorry, I don't care. Listen, I hear you, but also I hate when the government gets involved in anything. I really don't, because you know why? When the government's gonna have legislation to stop 16-year-olds from getting on, I'm sorry. 16-year-olds are smarter than you at the internet. They're gonna get on it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't think a 16-year-old could easily get around this? And then they only do this. You know why they do this shit? That way we have to give our IDs.
Exactly.
That's all they want. They want our IDs.
And the thing is that 16-year-olds, not only can they get around whatever thing you're going to keep them off the internet, but sneaking onto the internet can never be a serious enough crime for you to charge a juvenile for like anything serious. So like,
yeah,
it would just be useless. Like unless you made it a major felony, which you wouldn't. Sneaking on the internet underage would be the legal equivalent of like, oh, you saw an R movie.
You better stop.
Yeah, like you know.
No, Mersh, they wouldn't be charging the kid.
But no, but I get it. But it would be retarded to try to charge anyone, the adults, the parents. Like it's stupid. Your kids literally, like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna get time machines, go back in time, and arrest every parent whose kid stole a nudie mag out of the attic.
Mine was Fredericks of Hollywood.
Nice.
It was. Okay, let's do this read here because I think you can do one. It's a good one too.
Yeah, I banged out 2 last night.
Set your clocks, mark your calendars, and buckle up for the best NFL primetime football action starting September 4th on Westwood One. You can catch all the bone-crushing hits, last-second heroics, and edge-of-your-seat action that NFL Thursday, Sunday, and Monday nights have to offer. Whether you're tailgating, driving, or chilling at home, don't miss a single snap. Listen on the NFL app, the Westwood One Sports app at westwoodonesports.com, or just say, Alexa, open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. And don't forget, if you want to catch tomorrow's show and Friday's show, revengeofthesys.locals.com and patreon.com/we're not sorry. It's $7. You get Fridays and Wednesday shows, and you get our movie riffs, and you get to play video games with us. You get a whole bunch of other stuff, and a backlog of all this stuff, and you get the podcast. Every episode of the podcast on your own RSS feed on Locals or Patreon without any commercials, and you get it right after the show is over. Guys, coming up second hour, we will be talking to Rex Jones and talking about the Owen stuff. So, Shroyer, by the way, not Benjamin, because that's all we do is talk about him. We'll be right back.
days, running a small business can be a big challenge. Whether we're receiving a flower delivery for unclear reasons, or raising the blinds and flipping over the open-closed sign, which is how I spend most of my workday, or even making a latte for a black woman, an iced tea for a white woman, and a coffee for a gently brown guy who could go in a lot of different directions. We've got our hands full. That's why Chase Bank is here for us. When this man in a suit from Chase Bank came down and shook my hand at my place of business, it really solidified what we'd already talked about at his office. Now we're looking at a laptop like my stupid little coffee shop is going to be a big disruptor in the online space. And my Chase business card allows me to make those emergency purchases that I lose sleep at night over. Chase understands my business the way they understand all businesses, as a huge reverse funnel that shoves money upwards to them. Hey, another flower delivery. These'll look great in the bathroom while I'm pooping blood from the stress. Now I'm flipping over that open-closed sign again. Is that a new stadium with Chase's name on it? How'd they afford that? I'll be in this bathroom for a while. Better toss it to the announcer.
At Chase Bank, we're about more than just foreclosing on American servicemen while overseas. We're about small business. So when you think of Chase, don't think of the 2008 financial crash. Think of your local sympathetic small business.
Flower delivery.
Yeah, guys, we're good on flowers for a while.
Second hour ROTC. Thank you for staying with us. Appreciate it. Coming up in a little bit here in about 30 minutes. Rex Jones will be coming on. So stay tuned for that. We'll be talking about the Owen Shroyer stuff, and Infowars stuff here in a second as well. We'll do a couple more things.
I'm curious to see what's happening.
Yeah, it's
everybody I like is fighting.
I know.
And now to another bankruptcy filing by Spirit Airlines. It's second in a year, the move coming during this major holiday travel weekend. ABC's Alex Persay joins us with what this could mean for passengers. And Alex, the airline having a tough time.
Yeah, Mary. I mean, it's been a tough year for Spirit Airlines.
All right, Forrest Whitaker.
It's also been a tough year for anybody who flies Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, seriously, or any year, really.
For Chapter 11 for the second time in less than 12 months. In a statement, the airline saying in part that since emerging from our previous restructuring, it has become clear that there is much more work to be done.
Oh, cool.
Spirit first came out of Chapter 11 in March, but since then it has failed to significantly cut costs and struggled with a weaker demand for domestic travel. And now the
How can you have two bankruptcies in 1 year? Like, can you even do that? How does that work? I don't know. I mean, obviously you can if you're doing it, but that feels like shouldn't be allowed to do that, right?
Based airline says it will reduce its network and cut its fleet to shrink costs by hundreds of millions of dollars a year. And all of this is
that's great.
Happening during one of the busiest travel holidays, but Spirit insists that there will
Well,
be no
I mean, the thing is too is like there's plenty of things they could cut back on. Because the one thing I've noticed, like with Spirit, it's very luxurious.
Yeah,
I've always said like, wow, I can't believe they give us all this stuff.
You think they're gonna get rid of in-flight meals?
They're gonna get rid of the seats.
Oh man,
bro, you're gonna get in and there's gonna be wicker chairs.
New at 11 o'clock, wedding day disaster. A celebration of love and family soon turns into a search for a sinister wedding crasher who stole tens of thousands of dollars in wedding
Gypsy. I'm calling Gypsy just by the looks of him.
Gifts. Eyewitness News reporter Jory Rand is live with a
Also, can I say, great scam.
Night from the heartbroken couple. Jory.
Yeah, David, wedding crashing is...
Yeah, this couple did what everybody does at wedding and tried to guilt their friends into buying them a bunch of stuff. And now they're heartbroken that all those blackmail guilt presents were stolen by a gypsy.
Is even a thing because there are so many people at weddings you just don't know the family of the opposite party. It happened to a local couple here in Glendale, except this was no harmless prank. It wound up costing them a whole lot of money.
Oh, okay, but I hate him.
Armenian.
But to be fair, right? Like you're saying, like, oh, this wedding crasher stole from them, and it's like, but then he wasn't a wedding crasher; he was a thief.
Yeah,
there's a difference between just going, hey, you want to sneak into that wedding, get some free? Because I've done like sneaking into parties before.
I've seen the documentary Wedding Crashers, dude.
Yeah, like I've never wedding crashed, but I've snuck into other parties that were active. Like, you telling me you never snuck into a hotel that was already happening at a hotel party, like that you didn't know what was going on, but you were dressed nice enough, and everybody was dressed nice. You just mix in. You grab fucking. You've never grabbed a free flute of champagne and an hors d'oeuvre and just like swooped through a room. It's fun, but you don't steal their wedding gifts.
No.
Hours ago, George and Nadine Fairhat were celebrating the best day of their life. The Orange County couple got married and were partying well into the night at the Renaissance in Glendale. Little did they know there was an uninvited guest scoping the place out. A wedding crasher that security cameras show ran off with their gift box full of tens of thousands of dollars in money and gifts, bringing the party to a halt.
As soon as we found out what happened, the music shut down, everything immediately.
It's kind of fucked up because you lost your presents. Now these people that brought, it's not their fault their presents were stolen. Now they don't even get to enjoy the music. Like, you know what, honestly.
Also, now they also don't even get to enjoy, like, the feeling of that they got you a present.
Right. You stole that from them. You had your stuff stolen and you stole the joy from them.
You've ruined your own night.
You ruined your own wedding. Are you happy now?
Stopped. I ended up sitting on the dance floor sobbing with my.
Oh, I know. I was super dramatic. It's just stuff, dude. Honestly, dude, it's just stuff.
Friends and cousins around me.
The thief was there for at least 90 minutes, showing up around 11 p.m., walking around, passing family members of the bride and groom, going to the bathroom, and at one point he even orders a drink at the bar.
It's very grainy, but I think he even tipped
Fucking
the bartender.
ballsy.
Watching the dance floor, he's watching our family. It's so scary to look back and see that there was a stranger at such a private event and such an.
It's not private if it's at a hotel.
Intimate event.
The man ran the box.
It's not intimate if it's a hotel.
Down a back hallway leading to an
Somebody should have
alleyway.
paid for the security package.
Now you feel stupid, don't you?
Where a getaway vehicle was waiting. After talking with their nearly 300 guests, the couple estimates the thief made off with.
Nobody has 300 friends. Nobody. I don't know how there was 300 guests at that wedding, but nobody has 300 friends.
Between $80,000 and $100,000. Glendale police are now investigating, and the couple is offering a $5,000 reward for tips that lead to an arrest. In the meantime, they're trying to keep some perspective despite the inauspicious start.
You were sobbing. What perspective? It's a little late for perspective.
For marriage.
We try to focus on the positives of that day. We had a wonderful ceremony at our church. We had a really fun party with our family and friends. And
church?
No, they're probably like Lebanese Catholics or like they're probably those Middle Eastern Christians.
Yeah, until the incident.
It's Glendale, so they're like Armenian, Lebanese, like
Yeah, that last name is not Armenian.
No, so maybe Lebanese.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
what happened?
I know. It happened during Nightwave, right?
Oh yeah, this happened just as I was going live, and I was like, all right, well, I guess covering that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We are live here, Owen Shroyer Live, episode 115. Why I am done at Infowars.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Now, there's a reason why I'm doing this tonight. There's a reason why I have to do this tonight, and I'm going to explain it all. Because that's what you deserve. As my audience, as people who have financially supported me over the years, you have prayed for me, as people that sent me letters when I was in prison, just all of it. I'm grateful for my audience. I consider myself extremely blessed. And quite frankly, I consider myself extremely blessed for my time at Infowars. And I'm sorry that it had to end so abruptly, if you want to say that. But about an hour ago, I got off the phone with Alex, and that was it. That was it. So I owe it to you.
It'd be so funny if he was like being all immature about it. He's like, I just want to say that I just got off the phone with Alex, and
I think that's COVID. I think that's COVID.
I owe it to you, the audience, to explain what went wrong and why I decided to leave and how that went down. And just to be perfectly clear, this is not how I wanted it to be. I want to be perfectly clear about something, and I'll explain this in a little more detail. I did not want it to go this way.
I wanted a trial by combat. And everybody was like, we can't afford the fucking liability insurance since the lawsuit.
Trial by combat sounds awesome, though.
Okay, I tried everything.
Fucking Owen tried to challenge Alex for leader of the pack. They're like, let's go out back and just fight each other.
Mm-hmm. Everyone, all the Infowars people take their shirts off and they go, ooga jaka, ooga jaka, and they rant around and they hit spears on the ground while they fight. It's like that Black Panther scene.
Kumite.
I tried
Kumite.
everything so that it wouldn't go this way. But I am left with no choice but to come on here tonight and make the announcement. Just so you understand, and then
Alex is dipping his hands in like glass. Yeah. You're really fucked up now, Owen.
I'll kind of give a little bit more detail. You may have noticed I've been taking a lot more time off. Specifically, you may have noticed how on Thursday I walked off the show mid-show. It was about an hour into the show. And just so you understand what happened, and if you watched the Infowars War Room, you've seen this before, so it's not like it's anything new, but Alex was disrupting the show, and he wanted me to cover something, and he wanted me to get a guest on. I'm in the middle of the show while it's going on, as you see so many times. And it just didn't go well. I kind of just reached my point of no return, and so I just walked off the studio. Now, I will say it was a little upsetting to me that he went on and said that I had a family emergency. I did not have a family emergency. There was no family emergency. I didn't appreciate people reaching out to me thinking that something bad had happened, including.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I could see why that would bug him. I could see why that would bug him because that's true. Because friends are going to reach out and be like,
Yeah,
"You're
of
right,
course.
man." Yeah.
Including my own parents. So there was no family emergency. I walked off the show. I've never done that before.
I mean, to play devil's advocate for Alex there, that was he didn't mean for that shit to happen more than likely. You know what I mean? He probably just didn't think about it.
In my life. And that's not how I operate. That's not who I am. But I felt powerless in that moment, and the only power I had was just to walk off because I couldn't do another thing like it was 2 or 3 weeks ago when I came back and did that comedy bit. I couldn't do another thing where I just say, "Oh, go to rebroadcast." It was whatever. So no, I walked off the show on Thursday. Now, my intention was to go back this week, and I made that intention perfectly clear to Alex an hour ago. Now, I wanted to meet with Alex in the office tomorrow, and I told him that. I told him that last week after I left the studio. He texted me, and I said, "Alex, let's talk next week." I said, "I don't want to talk about it now. I'm done for the week. Let's talk next week." We communicated a little over the weekend, and then today I said, "Let's meet. Let's have a meeting tomorrow before your show, whenever you want. Let's meet tomorrow before your show, and maybe we can talk this out, work it out." And he said, "No, let's just talk now." And so he called me.
That's never a good sign, by the way. It's never good when you're like, "No, let's just talk right now." You're like, "Uh-oh."
Now, my intentions, and I told him this, I wanted to go in this week. I wanted to go in tomorrow. And I wanted to finish this week, and I wanted to finish positively at Infowars. And, I even said if he wanted me to kind of stick around like a satellite to go down with the ship, that I'd be willing to play some sort of a satellite role to go down with the ship and be a part of that and continue, wearing the name on the front of the jersey for at least some semblance while it's still ongoing. And he didn't express any interest in that. And so he told me that he didn't need me and good luck. And
that's rough.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that, man.
Owen's a good dude, man. That's the thing, though. I'll say this about Owen is genuine. Like the dude you see. I think Mercer will agree with me. The dude you see is on the show. That's him. He's that guy.
He doesn't deserve any of this shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not there either.
He's my dog.
Yeah.
How was that?
You know what I feel bad for? I feel bad for Harrison.
Yeah.
Because now he has 2 Christmases.
Yeah, he's good.
Now Harrison has 2 Christmases. Is that great? Is that fair to hit our friend Gus Gusto? No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think it's fair.
Not at all.
That was that. So I wanted to make this announcement on Infowars. I wanted to make this announcement with Alex. That actually meant a lot to me. That's what I wanted. I wanted to leave in a very positive fashion. I wanted to announce it to the Infowars audience on the Infowars airwaves. I wanted Alex and the crew and everybody to be there, and I wanted to shake Alex's hand I wanted to thank him for everything. I wanted to just go down memory lane of all the things that we've done. But he wasn't interested in that. And he said, don't come in this week. So that was that. So now here I am announcing that it's done. I will not be on Infowars. I don't know if ever again.
I would hope so.
Won't be hosting the War Room this week. And all
right, I'll break it. They already know inside knowledge. Already know who's going to be hosting the War Room in their stead for the week temporarily. It's Chrissy Moore. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding. I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around. I'm kidding.
Chrissy Mayer's War Room.
I'm kidding. It's mint salad.
Don't put that Chrissy
mint
Mayer's
salad.
what War Room.
I'm okay with that.
It's mint salad's War Room.
Actually, I would rather Riley and Mint do the War Room than fucking Chrissy Mayer. That would be interesting, at least. Put the fucking super chats on the screen so I can read them. They just yell at each other.
Just fucking chugging bone broth, just chugging it.
Yeah, he just fucking screams at Mint that whole show. It's actually a lot of fun.
They know what else there is to say about.
It's really fucking funny, dude. He fucking treats her like dog shit.
It's really great. And then so many people will take clips of that and go like, this is clearly an abusive relationship. They don't realize that literally they're just their on the air dynamic.
That. Other than it's not how I wanted it to be, but I was left with no choice. Now I don't know how Alex wants to handle it. Honestly, I hope that he just doesn't talk about it at all.
Well,
I'm from the future.
You know what? Wait. Can I guess?
Yeah.
So he didn't talk about it, right?
No. Actually, Mercy handled it with dignity
And grace. Yeah.
like a gentleman oft does.
Exactly how I imagined Alex Jones would handle it. What? Oh, did something else happen instead?
Something happened, Royce. Why are you doing that? Oh no.
I personally believe that Owen Shroyer is in the Epstein files.
He would try to control the show. He would whatever. Total lie. And then as all the articles come out and Jones censored Shroyer on Trump criticism and Israel. So let's see if Shroyer comes out and apologizes for you. Oh, no, he's going to say, I didn't really exactly say that. No, you couched each statement perfectly thought out and looking down at your notes to be able to lie about us and try to hurt this organization for your benefit so you can be a hero. You are a snake.
I didn't.
You are a rat. You are a fraud. You are a backstabber. You are a handbiter. You are a disgrace.
I know you are, but what am I?
I don't feel like he did any of those things.
It'd be so funny. He says,
let me say something else.
You're a hand biter. It turns out Owen literally did bite his hand one day. Just out of nowhere.
About you. Even before he went to prison for 4 months, and we did the crowdfunding, raised, fought everything for him, all that.
They didn't really do much for him.
And then there was this. Oh, hold on.
How much have I come in and censored you over the years?
Yeah, not enough, frankly. I say some things that I shouldn't be saying.
Have I ever censored you?
Never once. Literally never once.
Hey, if you want to quit and have a publicity stunt and lie about me, I forgive you, okay?
Well, that's
I'm just saying I expected. Hey, David Knight did it. Owen's done it. And I tell you, I was taking the high road until I actually started watching it.
Having a bit of audio trouble. I can't hear you guys.
I believe you can hear me, sir.
It's another issue.
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
I'm not sure what's going on here. I apologize, guys.
This is the guy that's on the screen.
Cool.
This is okay.
Man, I'm gonna have to rejoin. I
This
apologize.
is going great.
Not sure why. This is not going well.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Pretty crazy.
The audio in the
Nothing
Zoom.
ever works.
In the Zoom. I hate this place.
Just give me a second.
Okay, come back.
Like Anakin Skywalker's become Darth Vader.
Can we sing a song? Guys, I sincerely apologize. Give me 5 minutes, okay? Thank you.
Hey, when I go on the air, I'm letting you have it, Shroyer. You stabbed your brother in this operation in the back.
Really nice and polite.
I know.
Really nice. I
know.
By the way, I love now that Alex Jones is calling him Shroyer. Like he's like now it's like a pro wrestler.
Yeah.
You're going down, Shroyer. You son of a bitch.
Liar.
Can we sing a song?
Fucking asshole.
Can we sing?
Whoa! Hold on.
Okay.
Let me pull that on
You
the
know
screen.
what?
Give me
That's
a second.
wild, but that's very funny.
Taking the high road till I actually started watching it. And it's like Anakin Skywalker's become Darth Vader.
Can we sing a song? Really?
Hey, when I go on the air,
Hey, Rex, can we sing a song?
I'm letting you have it, Shroyer. You stabbed your brother in this operation in the back, and you're a fucking liar.
So,
Can I hear the I was going to audio the fucking asshole.
we just played. It just said it. Didn't it say it? I'll play it again here.
No, just hit play. Just hit play.
You stabbed your brother in this operation in the back, and you're a fucking liar.
Can we sing a song?
Fucking asshole.
Can we sing a-
okay. Never mind. That's
Fucking liar, then fucking asshole. Got it.
Also, I love how they start singing the Alex Jones indie folk song. Like that was like of all.
By the way, I can't wait till that's going to now be an eternal Alex Jones meme because you can cut the Owen part out of that. And you could that can be a generic, like, you stabbed your brothers in the back, you fucking asshole.
That's actually not bad. That's a good drop. That's a good drop. That really is.
Yeah.
We're going to get Rex back on once he figures out what he's doing. But yeah, I want to, here, you want me to keep here? I'll keep, you know what? We didn't finish playing this. Wait a second.
He stopped talking to the crew very much and didn't have a good attitude, was pissed off all the time. And then it got to where he'd show up right before the show, wouldn't even talk to the crew. He'd walk by me and say something like, you know, just start laughing at me. Like, again, I'm not in junior high, so it didn't hurt me at that level. It hurt me that he was just like, yeah, I heard you. Yes. Oh, and
what's going on?
We can go further. When the Onion, backed by Bloomberg, did
let me see. I think we may have him. Let me see here. Okay, can you hear us now, sir? He's entering. Let's see.
Beautiful. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Awesome. Yeah.
Hey, it works.
Wonderful to be back.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Long time no see.
Yeah, how you doing?
Indeed. I think last time I was on with you guys, I had hair.
You did. You
About
absolutely.
that.
It's been years, since you've been on, man. Thanks for coming on, dude. Do you know what's funny? I was even tweeted out like we were planning this before the whole kerfuffle. So
we were planning this before the whole kerfuffle.
I kind of wonder what that song you were gonna sing that was. I mean, you never what was the song? You said
I did sing it. I sang the first verse of it. That's Alex Jones Rants as an indie folk song.
Oh, I know that one. That's
30
a good
million views on YouTube. We all know it by heart at the office. So I can break into that anytime I need to.
That's amazing.
So what are you doing? Just sitting around being bored today?
Yeah, nothing going on today.
Oh yeah, dude, it's just like you could hear a mouse piss on cotton today. Nothing's really going on at all. Everyone's all happy and nice, hugging each other. Everybody's best buddies, best friends. It's like an episode of Barney.
It's
all
weird.
gathered around the tree.
It's weird, man, because we're cool with pretty much everybody over there. We have we like everybody,
Right.
And it's just like, man, what's the vibe over there? Not great, huh?
Well, I mean, it's a little bit somber, a little bit angry, but at the same time, it's Alex's castle at the end of the day. So, the mood is going to kind of match his, and I think if you watch him, I think you'll see what the mood is.
Yeah, we were just watching some of that.
I've been watching it all day. I watched Owen's whole live. I watched the first hour of the show when he was going off today. Alex was going off, and I caught 15, 20 minutes of the War Room with him and Do. Right?
Yeah.
I hate to see it personally. I think that we're better than this.
Right.
I watched Owen's live. I didn't see anything in Owen's live that really stuck out to me as outrageous. I saw a guy that wanted to go be fully independent, a guy who's always wanted to be more independent, a guy that's always been more of a broadcaster and less of a network guy, which is what he said. And I agree with that. I just, sometimes it's about sending a message like the Joker. I guess sometimes you got to burn everything down. And I'm referring to Alex when I say that because, they had a great relationship. And I'm a supplement guy. I'm an opportunist, to be honest. I came to Owen like a year ago and I said, hey, man, if you ever want to do something outside of this, I could make a custom formula for you and we could sell it. And he went, no. He said, absolutely not. I'm an Infowars guy, ride or die. I'm not trying to make any more money. I'm not trying to start a personal brand right now. Like, I'm going to go down with the ship. That's what he told me personally. In private, in the back rooms of Infowars bowels of the dungeon, like on the other side, not even on the production side of the building. That's what he told me. No cameras, no one around to hear it. So to see kind of the explosion, I get it. I do from Alex because it's his network at the end of the day. And I can understand him feeling, not betrayed, but kind of besmirched maybe a little bit. Like maybe a little bit of, I don't know. It's the Alex Jones show, right? And it's Infowars, and the conversation wasn't about him today, and I think he doesn't like that, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's a good point. I mean, it's his. Like at the end of the day, it's his. Infowars is his. I mean, the thing that I found, like Owen was talking about him being censored. I don't know what specifically what he specifically meant to that, but he alluded that he couldn't say stuff. And like for me, my take as an outsider, let me tell you my take. It feels like when anything was going too hard on Trump or too much Israel controls Trump, I felt like that was an uncomfortable place. That's my opinion. That's how it looks like to us. Like for people that are looking at it, like that's what we talk about. We're like, that's what it looks like. Now, I don't know if that's what it is, but it's just because even Alex said, like, I agree with 99% of the stuff he's saying. And I'm like, I mean, do you though? Because I mean, I watch Alex's show and I watch Owen's show.
I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah.
I don't agree with. Yeah. I agree with 99% of what Owen says. Yeah. Owen's a guy. Like it's. Alex agrees with Harrison, maybe like 60% agrees with Owen. I thought more than Harrison. If you watch Harrison's show in the morning, Harrison kind of goes hard. So.
Oh, yeah, we love Harrison. Harrison's awesome. I mean, and Harrison has been going a lot harder than normal, too. And I even said it earlier, it's going to be tough for him because now he has 2 Christmases. And that's. And
I was actually going to say, yeah, these kind of situations really just like ripple out and they can really affect a lot of people. And that's always like one of the biggest tragedy. Who's getting custody of Rob Dew?
Yeah, who gets custody?
Is that at every other weekends?
Are they splitting?
Yeah, I don't. We need to know. The people want to know.
I think Alex has sole custody.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
But getting back to what Royce said, you talk about censorship, and like that's the big question. That's what everyone says online. Everyone says Alex is a Jew worshiper, and he married a Jewess, and all this and whatnot.
Well, who else are you going to marry if you're a Jew worshiper? That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Where else would I get my stunning verbal IQ? You have to create kind of a Frankenstein's monster with me. But anyway, here's how I see it. We have been attacked for like the last decade, and more than that if you include my mom and my father's divorce and like all the tens of millions Alex has lost personally, as well as the business and the Sandy Hook persecution and all that and whatnot. Alex is not trying to censor Owen out of a love of Israel or out of any sort of like he doesn't agree with his political beliefs. Alex desperately wants justice. And if you look at our administration right now, it's kind of controlled by one singular party. And I think to get any sort of action from the task force and the guys coming in, I think you got to play ball a little bit. And that's all I'll say about that. I'm going to be very careful with my language here because this will get clipped to oblivion.
Right.
But I believe that's kind of what's going on here. I don't think it's overt. I wouldn't call it censorship. I think Alex, I think he's been a bit too much of a cheerleader for Trump.
Let me
finish. Just real quick. And I think Owen has gone, a little too far in the negative, maybe for Alex's liking, and I think that's what this is about. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I'll say this, you know, coming back from a place where you couldn't even have Alex on as a guest on YouTube, by the way, without getting popped. Like, we know that. Like, that's something that was happening. People were losing their channels, getting strikes, not even for like, unless you were talking bad about him, you were not even allowed to talk about him on YouTube, you know, because we got hit for strikes for that. And I think when you're finally at least coming back to a place where you're getting, I'm not going to say mainstream, but at least you're not like in the bowels where you could actually be on shows again. You could go on, you know, he was on Tucker Carlson. Like, you could.
Him being on Twitter, him being on Rumble, him being interviewed on people's YouTube channels is absolutely insane. It's something I never saw coming. And like, people have very short memories. Everyone online is like, Adolf Groiper 1488 and all that, and everyone must be as harsh and as like on fire as possible at all times to have any kind of credibility or respect. There was a period of time where I was not sure like Alex is going to be able to make it because of how hard and horrible his life was. Off all platforms, only with Band.video, going to court multiple times a week. We're talking not just for a week, for a month, for months. We're talking for years, right? So that takes a toll on a person, and I really think that the 2024 Trump victory was such like a euphoric moment that we didn't really think was going to happen, that it's kind of a don't bite the hand that feeds situation. Like, oh, we're on the air, we're doing great, we're fighting the globalists. Just like there's going to be justice. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And for someone that actually went to prison like Owen, I don't think that that's enough. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can agree with your point, and I would say that is definitely a great point, but I just feel like you could have made that point without throwing my man Adolf Groiper 1488 under the bus. Like, he didn't do nothing to you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And he's just...
And honestly, knowing Groipers, he's probably a Mexican guy. So for being...
There's a guy named Adolf Groiper 1488 right now going, what the fuck did I do?
It's like that,
I didn't do nothing to this guy.
Pointing at the TV.
Yeah,
you know, like,
exactly.
that's me.
That's me! No, I mean, look, man, I understand the position, but you know, I guess for a lot of people, you know, like it's weird. Like, look, obviously, even before Mersh was like out listening to Alex, even before I knew who Alex was, Mersh is like old school, like public access, like Alex Jones guy. It usually wouldn't. It's weird.
I used to listen to him on a Real Media Player.
Real Media Player, yeah, there you go. Hearing, you know, stuff where you figure, man, I feel like Alex like 5 years ago, even 10 years ago, would be like, no, this is fucking bullshit. Let's call this out. And you start, you know, it feels like what everybody deals with like their boomer parents sometimes, where you love them and you know their heart's in the right place, but it's like, I get Trump is the only whatever, but Trump needs to be, look at the perfect example of why we can't go easy on Trump. Trump finally talked about that warp speed might have been a mistake. And that wouldn't have happened if people were going easy on him about it. It's because everybody was nailing him every day. Look, I'm not saying you have to...
And at this rate, in 10 years, we're going to get that Epstein stuff.
Yeah, eventually.
Look, here's the thing. Yeah. For me, it really all comes down to Gaza and how you cover the Gaza issue. I consider that to be a genocide. Whatever you think about the Muslims or whatnot, you don't just get to bomb people forever and ever and ever ad infinitum. And I know that's not a good thing to say on YouTube.
Unless you're America.
I apologize. But look, at the end of the day, I came back on the network because of that issue specifically, because it was something that truly to me was so black and white that I felt like if you didn't speak out about it or at least call it what it was, you're a collaborator in it. That's how I see it personally. And, you know, Alex has paid lip service to it and he's called it a genocide and he's really criticized Netanyahu and he's platformed Fuentes, which is a huge thing, you know, that can't be ignored. But, you know, you talk about that stuff, you're being too negative, man. You're being too negative, bro. Stop being negative, bro. We got winning going on. You see Kash Patel and his Unit 8200 wife? Yeah. Oh, we got all this winning going on with Pam Bondi and shit, you know? And if you're not congruent with that worldview, it started to cause some beefs internally.
Yeah, I mean, but this isn't the only place it's happening, if we're being honest. Like there's a lot of places right now where that one issue will completely dictate what side you fall on things and where you are. I mean, we cover this. Look, we were just playing on the first hour, Alex Stein losing his mind on Tim Pool's show about it. Like going like, no, shut up. You know, it's like, shut up. And that's somebody who's on the Blaze now. Like, so it's
he's a good man.
Yeah,
he's a good man. That Alex.
Alex Stein is our boy. We like him. He's helped us out a lot. He's always been a real cool dude. And it's really, and that's what I'm annoyed about. It's like, dude, why is it something? I don't care what side you fall on. I'm just gonna be clear here. I agree with you, the genocide thing. I do agree with that 100%. We talk about that. But that being said, I don't even care what side you fall on. Why is something that is in the Middle East controlling every conversation, everything we do, everything we say? Doesn't matter what side you. Why are we still talking about this? It's such manufactured fucking horse shit that we're talking about this. We're talking about this issue that doesn't really affect us in real anyway. All we have to do is ignore it.
Nothing happens here. Nothing here ever gets better. It only gets worse. And it's the same folks. It's a rotating door. To me, the Gaza issue is such a big issue because there's no one you could vote for that opposes it. There's no one you could vote for. And see, they all hold it over their heads as a sacred cow issue, even more than the people that are talking about it, because they know they can distract people with foreign politics while they continue to rape the country. And I really think we're an end stage here. I think 2028 is going to be a place where, if you're not living in a safe state like Texas or Florida, I think it's going to be like World War Z. I think it's going to get really, really, really bad. And I'm real scared about it, to be honest with you. And, we're I remember a great Tim Dillon episode talking about the country being a person that's like getting in a bathtub to slit their wrists. I think that we're there. And like, I try to be positive. I try not to black pill. I try not to doom, but I keep going there because, where's all the winning at, man? Like, why is stuff more expensive? Like, why can't I afford things, I make good money.
I have a question now. It's just going back to the whole Infowars things. I know Owen's like out now, and obviously things are tense around there. Is Alex Is Alex bribing Harrison now with like extra? Does he get to have ice cream for dinner now and stuff? And
that's funny.
I'm just gonna keep making divorce jokes because
he's gonna take us all to Chick-fil-A later.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, he's getting McDonald's every night for dinner now. It's fine.
Oh shit! The Chick-fil-A in Austin has a playhouse still.
Yeah, every time he cries, I just take him to Dave and Buster's, and then he rides the rides alone.
Nice.
Alex is more of a main event kind of guy.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's cool.
He's more a main event kind of guy, to be honest with you.
All right. Well, how about this? We've had what have you been up to, man? And we don't have to talk about this the whole time. Like, what have you been up to, dude? It's been a while since you've been on. Like, you disappeared for a bit.
Yeah, so I had a falling out with Infowars. I'm kind of the original Owen in a way, if you think about it. In 2020, I was very critical of Trump, and me and my dad kind of rammed heads on that. I ended up going to a GOP event in the fall of 2020 where they had a speaker who was like trans but is now just gay and like wanted to be a Republican, and it's just like, I'm on your side.
Ollie London?
I don't know who it was.
It had to be that. You described Ollie London, but go ahead.
Point is, the entire crowd basically acted like biblical Arabs and started trying to like stone this person. And I got on the Infowars battle tank and I was like, this is why you're never going to win another election again. You got 40, 50, 60-year-old women while this is going on in the street twerking to Trump rap music and to Trump salsa music. And I was like, you're cooked. Like, welcome to Biden. And like, that's what I was saying on the mic. That didn't go over too well, so I left. I went out to East Texas for a year, and I thought about what I wanted to do. And during that time, I started my online business. I was originally just in e-commerce. I was drop shipping water filters, but I started getting into supplements and supplement formulation. And now I've actually built quite a neat operation for myself over these past 4 years, where I'm a manufacturer, white labeler. I'm an e-commerce seller. I've got like 5 or 6 stores. And then I've got a warehouse. I do shipping and fulfillment for multiple companies. So I took my aspect of what I learned at Infowars, which was the business side of it, really. Like, I watched the shows. I was around. I was a reporter. I did all that. But I was really in the back room with the boys, like learning how the sausage got made. So I just set that system up for myself, basically. And now that I have that ability under me, I'm coming back into media, and I'm gonna be able to sponsor myself and other people that I believe in.
Yes, so, I saw you set up, and you're starting your own show. You're going solo somewhere.
Yes, I've got an incredible studio right over there. Unfortunately, I was going to film from there today, but we got to get a signal extender for the Wi-Fi. It's been problem after problem after problem. I'm sorry. I know it looks like I'm filming on a potato right now.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, I hope that I can come on with you guys all the time. It's going to be super cool. I'm going to be doing a morning show from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'll be doing a Saturday show with a good buddy of mine. And I'll be doing a Sunday show where I'm just going to steal Chase Geiser's name, Tomorrow's News Tonight. And I'll be doing that show from 6 to 8 p.m.
That's great. I'll just take Chase's stuff. That's pretty funny. That's awesome, man. I mean, that's great you're doing that. And it's I will say, like, people do talk a lot about the Infowars stuff, but I mean, honestly, you seem to, I follow you on Twitter. You're fucking wild, by the way. Great follow.
Appreciate it, dude. I try to have fun on Twitter, man.
Yeah, Twitter's fun, but like you say whatever you want, and that's even though it goes against either, like you said, even what Alex is saying and people are saying, which is kind of cool to see. You know what I mean? It's not that rank and file like when you tune into Fox and everyone's like, oh yeah, we're all gonna talk. Here's the talking points for today.
Right.
Isn't Trump awesome because he played golf? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I think the worst follow on Twitter right now is Nick Sortor. That guy sucks.
I think I'm gonna be going on his show soon.
Well, tell him we said he sucks.
His Twitter is like the worst follow ever.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh my God, Trump fucking had a bacon, egg, and cheese this morning. How great is our president?
Who's the other one? That Eric Daughtry guy? The other guy that's always like, or Gunther Eagle Dick or whatever.
Gunther Eagle Dick.
Cat turd.
Gunther Siegelman.
There it is.
I almost tweeted that out. I didn't because I thought it was a little too corny, a little too libby. You know, they liberals like to change words around like that. But Gunther Siegelman, I think, is pretty good. That maybe my alt pretty soon.
It's your alt name.
Gunther Siegelman. Yeah. Gunther Siegelman.
Yeah, but yeah. So it's I don't know, man. I'm so sick of like. I will say this, man. One of the cool things that has happened is the difference between the people that voted for Trump and the people that voted for Biden. When Trump starts doing shit that pisses people off, there is a actual genuine split. Like, it's not this fake everyone follows along. There are people that go, no, fuck off. We're not doing this. And again, I think, and I mean this and shit like that, and like what I was saying about, you're doing your own thing. Shit like that, pushing back like that is how you get Trump to do things. Trump pretends like he doesn't care, but you can actually bully Trump to do stuff.
It's the only hope we got.
Yeah,
it's the only hope we got is that he is glued to the cell phone.
Yeah,
like that is truly the only hope we have, and I think that's actually a great point, Royce.
Yeah,
I think that's a great point.
What do you think about JD Vance?
Oh man, we're cooked. Yeah, it's so over. Like, we're cooked. I keep tweeting out we're cooked, and people seem to like that because it's true.
You don't like Peter Thiel's fleshlight?
Dude, I hate to say it, I'm looking for places to move, in a few years, to be honest with you. I'm not too confident about the nation, and it makes me sad because, I'd like to consider myself to be a patriot, but it seems like there's no way to vote yourself out of this. It really does. And as much as I criticize Trump and whatnot, I do think Trump actually, even if it is delusional, I think he does want to do good. Mm-hmm. I'm not so sure about these other people.
I don't think I will agree with this, and I talk about this. I don't think Trump is, unlike other people, I don't think Trump is like a demonic evil guy. Like, I think Bush was, or at least Cheney for sure. I think that Trump is absolutely easily influenced by flattery. Trump can be easily swayed. I mean, look at Lindsey Graham. Look at him going after Massey. That's Trump's Achilles heel. Lindsey Graham, look at Mark Levin. I hate Mark Levin, but look at Mark Levin. Mark Levin literally has clips of him saying, I'm a never Trumper. I'll never vote for Trump. And now Trump is like touting his book out there. All you have to do is say, you're doing a great job, Mr. President. And
compliment his shoes.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's all it takes.
Tell him he's good at golf and he loves you.
Well, I think that's an insight to where you look at someone like Levin, and Levin was a never Trumper, an anti-Trumper, really, and then Levin gets the big Trump interview and gets Trump saying good things about him. I mean, where's that treatment for us, right?
Yeah.
Like, we've been sued, we've been abused, we've had our operation raped by these people, and I really think it's kind of like, we're hoping for that one ray of sunshine because that's all it takes. They broke the law, they did illegal criminal things, they held the fake auction, and we're just holding out hope, or I guess Alex is holding out hope more than us, really, that Ed Martin will come in and do something about it. And he should. It's the right thing to do. But everything is political. Nothing is objective. Nothing is based on the law. Nothing is based on reality. It's all a show. And that's the thing. Like, did you see, like, the gaggle of, like, RNC Twitter whores, like the gay black dude, Emily Saves America, the other like little weak sister retard guy, wearing the plate carrier and the helmet and shit.
Yep.
Emily Saves America. Oh, dude, by the way, like, just please, like, let me at her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like these guys, they all go over there and they take this photo op, and like those people have the most access, the most media, everything, and everybody hates them. Right? Everyone hates people like that, but that's who's promoted because they're willing to play the political game, and they're willing to, you know, we're a part of your movement, Mr. Trump, but they just work for Israel, man.
No, but that's a good point. But here's a perfect example. They talk about this independent media chair that they have at the press thing. It's like, yeah, every fucking paid fucking shill, every Posobiec, and all these assholes are sitting there. You never have someone that's actually going to ask a real fucking question because they're all afraid to. That seat is worthless if you're not going to have anyone that's going to ask an actual pushing back question to him. It's all going to people go like Posobiec being like, Trump, you look so handsome today. How do you do it? And shit like that. And it's like
that's what it takes.
Yep.
That's what it takes. It's called access journalism, and it's not okay.
And it's not worth it. To me, it's not worth it because then even if you get that seat, anything you say, everyone goes, that guy's an idiot. I don't fucking trust what he's saying. Nobody believes him.
I get it, but you know what? Epstein binders, dude, that would have been cool.
Oh, those empty binders.
That was a great humiliation.
That was awesome.
So crazy to see all those people, like DC Drano, Libs of TikTok, all the biggest accounts you could find, all proud to go up there and to hold up those binders. And that's because they don't have any experience in media. They're just set up accounts, right? They're not broadcasters like us. They have no idea what it is to have an audience and have to have loyalty and credibility to your audience. They're just, they're just wind-up toys, and they're useful idiots that get used by whatever administration is in power. And if it was a John McCain type of dude, they'd be doing the same type of thing. They'd be doing the same type of glazing. It's just Trump glazing. It's a different flavor.
I remember the day before that Epstein stuff, and I was like, you guys aren't getting anything, right? And it's like, whatever, I'm going to bed. And then the next day when I woke up and I saw the binders, I was like, and everybody was so mad, and I was like,
so angry.
This rules. Like, I was just laughing and stuff. Like, I'm like, if you prepare yourself mentally for it coming, it's really funny when it happens.
Well, what you're saying, Rex, is true. But everything is like Trump brings it up all the time. Everything is a loyalty test. Like, it's not about whether you have a good idea or not. With him, everything's a loyalty test. I mean, look at Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer's a perfect example. Like, she's literally his loyalty watchdog. She's going to go after people that aren't loyal to the president. Shut up, Laura. You look like a fucking scarecrow.
I don't believe she's Jewish. I think she had plastic surgery to make herself look more Jewish. I believe my left toenail is more Jewish than Laura Loomer, to be honest with you. I'd like to see some evidence. Everyone's always calling me out online as a Jew. I'm an eighth. I'm an octoroon, I believe is the technical term for that. But I am a Jew, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, right? And I don't believe she is one at all. And you look at these people, they take on an identity so they can have power, right? Like, I didn't want any of the identities that I've been given, right? Like, I'm Alex's son. And I really appreciate that you guys address me as Rex, because some people literally will just call me Alex's son. Like, it means a lot to me, honestly, that you guys title the interview like that, because that's just something that I have to live with and I have to deal with. And all of Alex's, critiques or mistakes or errors, they get passed on to me and I have to deal with them unwarranted. But that's what it is. It's fine. These people are complete nothing entities. They have no history. They have no lineage. They have no nothing. And then yet they're the ones that want you to care about their identity the most, right? That's how I see it. That's how I see it.
But I mean, people like that, I mean, look, I don't know if Laura Loomer is Jewish or not, but I did see her before it, and whether she's Jewish or not, she's definitely ugly.
But the nose has gotten worse after the surgery, which is usually they try to reverse that.
Yeah, well, maybe she made it bigger. That's hilarious if she did. She goes, I need a nose lengthening.
I believe that's true. I don't want to. It's not a claim, but I believe it.
Just in case she's really Jewish and sues you.
Well, I just like to see some evidence. Oy vey and all that. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about, like, this is what this turned out to. Libs of TikTok is one that we've had a problem with, even when people liked her. There's a lot of people that there's people that we've had a problem with, that we've had people come back and go, look, I blocked you because of blah, 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 but you know what? You were right about them. Because At the end of the day, these people are fake. Like Libs of TikTok, she's not a journalist. She's nothing. She's somebody who was stealing TikTok videos. That's what she was
And
doing.
by the way, I've seen Libs of TikTok's face. She's not faking being Jewish.
No, she's really Jewish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chayek is actually Jewish. No, but she.
That bitch looks biblical.
Yeah. So she's one that said, all she did was steal TikTok videos, and now they're treating her like she's some sort of fucking journalist. Like, she's not a fucking journalist. All you did was steal TikTok videos and go, oh, trans, bad. That's cool, dude. That's great. And because you had a funny little wacky name. All we're doing is boomer pandering. That's all this is. This is just boomer pandering.
It's all porn for the boomers at the end of the day. We're boomer maxing, and it's killing the country. Like this group of old people that has all the wealth, has all the houses. They're the ones that our politicians appeal to. They vote in really high percentages. We need the young people to come out and kind of revolt against this stuff. But there's not even really an option or an opportunity to revolt against it, because who do you vote for? Right?
No, yeah.
I'm sure in 10 years, Gunther Eagleman will run for Congress.
Yeah, then we'll be set.
Seriously, though, think about it.
He will.
We're going to get into the era, and we already are in it now, in a certain respect, with people like AOC and whatnot, of influencer politicians. Yeah. But we're going to get to the point to where it's people that started off that way.
Yeah, the problem is when a cool one runs like Brandon Herrera, they're like, not that one.
Yep,
not.
He's a cool guy. No, look, influencer. It's the same as lawyer, right? Like lawyer used to be the most scummy profession in the whole world. Now it's an influencer. They're good lawyers, right? But most of them are bad.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same with influencers, right? Y'all are broadcasters. You do a show. I'm a broadcaster. I'm a reporter. I have a history of that, right? These people, I'm just talking about someone that creates an account and just starts posting and grabs the algorithm and never lets go. And then because they parrot the right talking points, they get to access journalism to become huge. And unfortunately, that's most of the landscape I see on Twitter. That's why I go so hard on Twitter. I mean, that Dom Lucre guy, Alex Stein. What have you ever done?
Oh, I'll tell you what he's done. He's fucking.
That's actually, it's really funny. Remember when Alex Stein had me ambush Dom?
Yeah, he ambushed Dom on Alex Stein's show.
I literally screamed the same thing you just did at Dom Lucre to his face,
and
which was great.
Mersh had a at Dom Lucre watermark over his fucking camera.
He rage quit the show. It was really funny.
Because Dom Lucre, all he does is steal other people's things. That's his entire fucking gimmick. All he is a fucking content thief who takes his stuff and put his fucking watermark on that. And that's, by the way, the people that get access, the people that get all these fucking retweets. Here's another one, Ian Miles Chung, that fucking Malaysian retard. I am so fucking sick of these people coming in here. And by the way, there's so many non-Americans too in this. And that's, do you notice that? How many fucking non-Americans have these like Patriot Eagle accounts?
Ian Miles Chung.
Yeah, man, he's a fucking Malaysian retard. I hate that guy. And he's another one who just steals things. He just steals things. He makes money off of Twitter because he gets paid in Elon cum. That's my opinion.
I think you guys are being unfair.
Yeah. Yeah, you like Ian Miles Chung? You trying to ride the algorithm?
Yeah, I like his take on how like somebody will have a good take or something, right? Like I like how he takes that take and then like runs it through AI.
Right. Like he did with G Prime's art. Yeah, no, that's really cool. That's what we're dealing with. Hey, dude, Rex, I got to tell you, man, thanks for coming on. First off, we're coming up here towards the end, dude.
Shit, we're done.
We want you to come on. Whenever you want to come on, man, promote your stuff. Of course, you have an open invite. It was great having you on, man. And let me know. I'll do your show whenever you want. I don't go on until 10 a.m. anyway by my morning shows. If you want me to hop on, I will absolutely be there.
I'd absolutely love it. I'd love to do a full show with you guys.
Hell yeah.
That would be all right. Just give me, my goal is this Sunday to do Tomorrow's News Tonight live on Twitter and Rumble.
Cool.
It's been a lot of setbacks getting set up, honestly, and I'm running a business over here as well. So it's not just like this is all I got to do. I kind of got another checklist and whatnot. But I really appreciate the opportunity. I've always really appreciated you guys. I've loved your channel. I've been a subscriber for like 6 years.
Yeah,
yeah, we've known you since back in the day.
Yeah, dude, you're basically you're the reason that we got to meet all the Infowars people, man. So we really appreciate that. And yeah, you've always been a real dude with us, and we're glad you're back, man. We really are, and we really appreciate you coming on. I mean, obviously, it just happenstance that all this stuff happened when you came on, but we were trying to have you on a couple weeks ago, but you got busy. But man, I'm really glad you're on. Whenever you want to come on again, man, we can talk about whatever you want. You were great, dude. The chat seems to fucking love you. So why don't you plug your stuff?
Sure. I mean, the only thing I have to plug right now is Rex Jones News with a Z at Twitter, right? So if you want to see more of me, you want to see my opinions, my takes, you want to see what I believe, go subscribe to me or follow me on Twitter. if you're interested in getting a product from me, if you're interested in any of that, I do sell methylene blue that is my own. So if you don't want to give out money to Alex, if you want to give money to me, you can go to bluevitality.com. That's bluevitality.com. Nice. You can go there and get my proprietary methylene blue formula, which has alpha lipoic acid in it, something that theirs does not have. So Rex Jones News,
wow, a little shade.
Yeah.
And then bluevitality.com.
Let's talk about that too off air too. Maybe we could do something with that. All right, guys. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you coming on, dude. Hopefully have you on again soon. Thanks for taking time to come on, man. Take it easy, dude. See ya. And there goes Rex. Dude, Rex has grown up a lot since last time we had him on. I'll tell you that,
Hear
dude.
me out on this. We do our own white label stuff, right? We do it like based on our personalities, right? So we'll market a bunch of supplements that are based on like just getting fucked up and like getting ripped and stuff. And that'll be like what your picture
That'll be
on
mine.
it. And then we'll market a bunch of stuff like that'll get you muscles and get you in
That'll be
shape and
yours.
stuff. And then we'll put my face on it.
Right. We'll call it opposite day supplements. Sweaty Zeus says, I felt for Owen a bit until I saw him stream for 4 hours. Zionist Cuck says, how Jewish are you, Rex? Oh, I should have read these in the interview. Sorry. It's always globalist when you marry a Jew, isn't it? You think Alex was ball gagging to change the wall before or after his interview with Blair White? By the way, man, I would have actually read that when he was on. He probably wouldn't have cared, but I completely missed those as I got into things. So I do apologize, but thank you for donating. He'll see it. I'm sure he's still watching. Let me see if I can do one more of these. I think there's another decent one here. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, I did 2 last night. I was trying to bang them out.
Nah, not letting me do another one. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Guys, thank you so much for listening. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you again to Rex Jones for coming on, man. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Real
man.
dude.
Thanks
Real
for
dude.
coming on, man.
Real dude. Pessy, you're going to be on next.
Yeah, man, we're gonna watch a bunch of old dating VHSs and then the documentary about Troll 2.
And
wait, there's a documentary about it? That's funny.
Yeah, so the guy who played the kid in Troll 2 made a doc about reuniting the cast.
Well, of course, because he wanted to make some more money off of Troll 2.
Okay, you know what, Pessy? I might tune into that. I might. That sounds interesting. I'm going to check that out. Guys, everybody check that out. Second half of Minute. We'll check it out now, but second half is going to be doing that. And Mersh will be
Nightwave, 10 o'clock tonight. Be there.
Daywave tomorrow, 10 a.m. Guys, we're out of here. Virgie, streaming forever, right? Streaming forever?
Yeah, always.
All right.
Die.
Bye, guys. I just hope like both teams win, you know?
What is this, soccer?
No, that's gay.